This is Impact Wrestling superstar AJ Styles, and you're watching NWA Rampage Pro Wrestling on Fox 24.
Now
And
rolling, trying to turn his body over, trying to get up to a vertical base, uses that elbow into the gut, into the face, now on the legs, manages to break free, and J-Rod grabs his own submission.
absolutely, and J-Rod getting into his own submission hold
But now
here.
he's rolled up there by Hollis. 2.
Hollis always thinking.
Tries for the knee,
Sidesteps him.
tries for the back elbow. Both men know each other so well, Ben.
Scoots him up now. Drops him down and now pulling Japanese
Now he's got the
armbar.
arm, and it's right there. He's got it.
him. With a version of the Japanese armbar, a quick submission. Almost pull that arm out of the socket. And the winner with a submission is J-Rod. We've got more exciting Rampage Pro Wrestling. Great matchup to start the program. Don't you dare go away. RPW is on the air.
Came out of that victorious and was able then to defeat the television champion Jeremy Vane to become the TV champion, and he's hung on to that since. Look at Mike Posey's flexibility there, getting out of the way. One of the different attributes of the different things. Mike Posey uniquely flexible.
And that's what, together as a unit, they bring. Oh, wait, we got a quick roll up here. Inside package. And
Got
Mike
it.
Posey's out. But
And
look
right-
at Valentine, can't get to his feet. And see, the thing is, Bill, he's hoping for the 3 count. Frankie's desperate right now. He's willing to get this 3 count. He's hoping just to get out of this. But even if he survives Patrick Bentley, he still has to come along with the buzzsaw Chip Day.
And he's still up, and he's managing to turn Bentley, trying to take him over, but can't seem to find the leverage. Lashes out once, twice, weak punches those.
Oh,
Caught,
use the trunk to it.
but he manages to flip through it, catches him with the knees.
That could be his code breaker maneuver. Frankie doesn't know where he is. Oh, come. And here we go, Bill. This reeks of Jimmy Rave.
If you talk about the danger zone, the only other man I've seen set up like this is low key, but there's a swing and a miss, and another.
Frankie got him, crucifix. Get the leverage. He did it. He did it, Bill. He did it. Frankie Valentine still the TV champion.
And now they're about attacking him, and this man's going to need some help at the back. This man is going to need some
Something's
help
gotta be done
at
about
this
this.
point. All 3 of these competitors are
Bill,
out
I'm
there,
out
and
of
now
here.
he's being set up. Sal Rinauro has just left the announce position. There's Drew Adler. There's J-Rod. They forced him from the ring. Fans, what an amazing performance by Frankie Valentine. Well, we're back, and I'm joined here at the announce table by Sal Rinauro. Sal, seems like only last week we did this.
Bill, did you miss me?
I did.
Good. I missed you, and I missed all of our great fans here on Fox 24.
Did anybody tell you that coming with the next show, 3 p.m. on the 22nd?
22nd, I was informed. I got the email, Bill, and I'm excited. 3 p.m. January 22nd, Rampage Pro Wrestling will be live at Johnny G's on Russell Parkway in Warner Robins.
Right there, Patrick Bentley in the ring against Tommy Daniels. Daniels so far has been a little bit of win impaired here, as has his partner CB Gibson. They've had tough challenges, but then what am I really saying when you come to Rampage Pro Wrestling, where the best wrestlers in the state of Georgia, if not in the Southeast, are? It's going to be an uphill fight, but that's why everyone wants to be here. You make your name, potentially, in Rampage Pro Wrestling.
And that's the thing, Bill. Both these young men, both Gibson and Daniels, look good in their outings. Sometimes you just can't get the win, but it's the fight that you put up to get into the door. And these men have earned a spot here. They continue to show improvement, but they got a tough task ahead of them.
Back leg trip there by Bentley, immediately goes for control, and again, we talked about this last time in the matches last week with Frankie Valentine, how the Jimmy Rave approved talent work a body part as quickly as they can, try to wear down their opponent. Very old school, for want of a better phrase.
And that's what Jimmy Rave has taught these young men. I've seen both Posey and Bentley grow from young diamonds in the rough to 2 of the best in the business today, and it's under the tutelage of Jimmy Rave. And I don't like Jimmy's attitude, I don't like his demeanor, but when it comes to pro wrestling, when it comes to the knowledge within the ring, I don't know if there's anybody smarter than Jimmy Rave.
Tag there, CB Gibson making his first appearance in the match. Bentley put into position, kick to the back of the head, sets him up for kick to the front. Both sides damage cover. They're going quickly for it here.
And that's smart.
Back elbow by Gibson. Good athleticism and fire here by CB Gibson.
Big spin kick. And Bill, that's the thing. These, for young kids, they're smart because they're trying to get that win, because the sooner they can upset, if they can upset Bentley and Posey, I think it's going to be early on here. The longer this match goes, the more it favors the approved team. Big flapjack. They're working really well as a team here, Bill. I'm surprised.
And Posey scared enough to try to go into the ring to save his opponent,
and I think that says a lot for both Gibson and Daniels.
Patrick Bentley taking over hard snap suplex there, set up, elbow drop. And there, tag in, quick tags in and out here over on the other side of the ring. Normally we're used to that from the Jimmy Rave approved team. They've really not gotten their bearings in this match. Surprising, but right there, cut off by Patrick Bentley, hard to the stomach, one to the back of the neck. It goes over, should have controlled his man there,
Definitely
I think, though.
Should have, and I think that came back to haunt him. Big arm drag there. And Bill, you got to wonder, without Jimmy Rave being here with them, without the tutelage of Rave, has it thrown these men off their game? It's been, almost 2 months now since we've last seen Jimmy Rave at Rampage due to suspension from the dock.
Very much so. And you got to think, I know we've talked about it before, you've talked before, inevitably Jimmy Rave is, if not going to be brought back by Dr. Gayton for reasons outside of any of our control, but more importantly, I think people like you, people like Kyle Matthews will want Jimmy Rave back. But right now, Kyle Matthews has his eyes set on somebody totally different, and that's the heavyweight champion, the man with the gold right now in Rampage Pro Wrestling, the untouchable Jeremy Vane.
And that's the thing, Kyle has had his focus set on Jimmy Rave for almost 2 years now. For almost 2 years now, all Kyle has wanted to do is defeat Jimmy Rave. And now he's shifting gears. And Kyle, if anybody...
Oh, look at this setup right here on the knees of Mike. Posey, slingshot over, catches him with a double axe handle to the chest.
Right to the sternum. And what they did there was smart, because not only did he catch him in the sternum, but he drove his fist into Posey's knees. So he was getting hurt on top and on back. The athletic ability, the in-ring savvy of Posey and Bentley and Day and Hollis has just grown by leaps and bounds since they've joined Jimmy Rave's team. And the thing is, you got to start wondering, Jimmy hasn't been here, Bill. Have they noticed that without Jimmy, they're still being successful, they're still good?
But I have to think also, we saw what happened last week. They challenged Frankie Valentine to a gauntlet. Valentine remarkably was able to survive that, albeit by disqualification.
A win's a win, Bill.
When the Jimmy Rave approved got a little bit too cute for themselves, I think, quite honestly, in that. Well, one disqualification, somehow Frankie was able to pin Chip Day at the end. But I have a feeling that that isn't over. I think that right now, from whatever I've been able to see here, these people, while they are the greatest, as they say, multi-person team in professional wrestling, they've got their eyes set on championship gold here at Rampage Pro Wrestling. And Frankie Valentine is not going to be able to escape the attention of Jimmy Rave approved so long as he's champion.
But the thing is Frankie has them on their radar. I spoke to Frankie after his match last week, Bill. I wanted to let him know.
Look at that smart maneuver
what a
there.
High leg lariat. He could be out.
Comes in. It's always a smart maneuver, and I see it more and more with the Jimmy Rave approved team, but I've also seen it historically by Jimmy Rave himself. As the other man goes to use the ropes, follow that man in and catch them immediately off when they least expect to do the most damage. Double axe handle again, and you have to imagine the force that Patrick Bentley can bring in. Reverses there with the clothesline, in with the leg drop, and there's a cover right there.
And that's the thing, Bill. They're like mosquitoes. They're like gnats. Just when you think you got them away, 4 or 5 blows just happen. You don't even see it coming. This is when they're in their dangerous. This is when they're in their element, Bill, is when they can weaken an opponent and stay on an opponent. They don't give up. They don't quit. It's always forward, forward, forward with Jimmy Rave approved.
Right there, hooks it back.
And for the common fan at home, Bill, most people don't experience a maneuver like this, fortunately for them. But not only does this stretch your shoulder blades back, but he's driving his knee right into his spine, Bill. He's in a predicament where the common man might quit, but these two young kids, this Gibson and Daniels, I really like the look of them, Bill. They're putting up a heck of a fight.
Well, that first win can take a long time for some people, but if you are persistent and you work hard, you will have the opportunity. It's only 3 seconds. That's all it takes for anyone to be defeated in professional wrestling. But smartly, the Jimmy Rave approved team doing what great tag teams do, and that is not only maintain control over their opponent, but do so more in their half of the ring than the other.
Half, Bill. The farther your opponent is away from tagging, the more work he's got to do to get there. And all it is systematically beating him down now. It could be all over any moment now.
Notice Bentley very careful as he brings him over to the ropes.
I think he caught him with a reverse DDT there, Bill.
Out of nowhere, CB Gibson able to do it. Always looks like from I see that maneuver, it takes as much out of the man delivering it as the man taking it. And you can see the example of that now as both men down. And the key now is who is going to get up first. CB Gibson closer to his tag corner, but Bentley may be still the fresher man. And he is able to make
Bentley
the tag
Posey,
first, but there's the other.
Tag.
And it's off.
Big lie.
Tommy Daniels smartly maintaining the center of the ring, keeping control over it.
And he's like a pit bulldog there, Bill. Look at the way he popped his hips there.
Got to be careful. His shoulders look down, but the referee out of position to see that, which good news for Tommy Daniels. Right there, Bentley cuts it off. Now all four men in the ring. Stan Robinson losing control here a bit.
It's Pierce Sixon. It's Pierce Sixon. Big boot to the gut there. This could be a fisherman buster of some sort. Oh!
Except for that. Mike Posey is the legal man. Patrick Bentley not. Tommy Daniels losing control of his own match
right in the
there.
patella there. This could be, and it's what a maneuver.
But it's not all. These men are known for overkill, and now they're going to deliver it again.
Swanton by Bentley. This could be the leg drop.
Not sure he caught all of that, but he caught plenty. But by golly, every bit of that by Mike Posey. And he's calling Bentley to make sure.
He's standing guard, but Approved pulls it off again. Bill, something's got to be done about this crew. And whether it be me, whether it be Kyle Matthews, Approved's going to be done.
Posey,
very much so.
Patrick
Got to be an
Bentley.
impressive match. Thank you to Sal Rinauro here for this segment here at Rampage Pro Wrestling fans. We're going to be back in just a couple of minutes. Don't go anywhere. Jimmy Rave Approved victorious in the ring. Patrick Bentley, Mike Posey. We'll be right back in a little bit. Hey, we got a heavyweight title match coming up, fans. Stay with us.